Alrighty, Haikyu episode 1. This has been a very long time coming on the channel. It's finally here. A lot of people have been asking for it. I'm really excited to properly get into this. I'm a big sport lover. I'm a big anime lover. You put those two things together, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a pretty good time. Now, I actually recorded my reaction to the first 2 episodes of Haikyu a few months ago, and I've been sitting on them because I wanted to try a bunch of new shows before properly committing to Haikyu. But out of all the new shows I've tried, I'm going to stick with Frieren, and Haikyu is going to be on the channel as well 3 times a week. So I'm going to drop you in right now into the original intro that I filmed for episode 1, just so you can see a little bit more of the context and where my mind's at going into episode 1, and then you'll go straight into the reaction. So enjoy. This show has a fantastic reputation. I've heard a lot of people talking about it and asking me to watch it. It's just something like a lot of the shows I've already done, I know I'm going to enjoy. Now, I'm no volleyball player or watcher. I like to think I understand the basics of the sport enough. It's actually a sport I've thought about getting into a few times. I'm a big basketball player. But when I see clips of volleyball or watch a bit here and there, some highlights, like it's something I can really appreciate. And as someone who is quite competitive with their sport, I'm really hoping Haikyu can kind of put me in some of those moments, you know? I only know one thing about this show. I know that there's an orange-haired character called Hinata. That is literally the only thing that I know. I don't know how competitive the games are meant to be, like what journey we go on. Are we in high school? I imagine so, we always are. But whatever the story or the messages that Haikyu is trying to get across, I have no idea. I'm really excited to find out. So what I'm looking at here is 85 episodes, and I believe they're ending with 2 movies. I think the first of which has just come out. So it's going to be up on the channel for quite a while. But I think through all of that, I'm ready to go into this with a complete open mind and just see what happens. Oh, the squeak. Oh, this is the guy.
目の前に立ちはだかる高い高い壁
Ooh.
頂の景色俺一人では決して見ることのできない景色
I like what they're doing already.
でも一人ではないのならお願いします
Good. Can I watch the OP? Is it crazy to have a mindset that how could there be spoilers in an anime like this? But if I could, I would love to react to this ASAP. I think I'm kind of familiar with one of the openings, just the music, but I love reacting to OP. So let me know if I can. I'll skip this one for now. The end and the beginning. Talk to me then. Ooh. I likes that. Little giant.
カラスのって隣町のあそこか。大したもんだな。
翔ちゃん早くグラウンド取られるカラスの
He wants to play there? Is that the vibe? Oh, time skip instantly.
翔ちゃん待ってよ
Oh yeah. Oh, this takes me back.
だってちゃんとした大会初めてだから
Oh, it's a tournament? That's so much fun, man.
1年生もありがとう3人も入ってくれたなんて奇跡だよ
Oh, he's so wholesome.
日向先輩
There it is, Hinata.
アップ取った方が
俺たち急に引っ張られてきてルールもよくわかんないんだか
Oh,
ら
it's like that?
分かってるよ
相手の北川大地ってどうなの
分かんないけどやってみせる
He just wants to do it. I can respect it. Oh god, they're huge.
あすいませんでか
Ooh. Well, I like what they're doing with some of this visual stuff.
王様がいいんだろ
The king?
知らねえの影山飛びをコート上の王様って言われてるすっげえセッターなんだって
He's a setter, okay? I know what that is.
お相手がどんなにのっぽでも打ち抜いてみせる確かに翔ちゃんのジャンプすごいもんな
任せたぞ
Okay, man's got hops.
なあ、雪が丘中って聞いたことないんだけど。
つうか人数少なくなかった
Bro, even the water fountains there are super nostalgic, you know?
試合になんないっしょ。
おいお前らあんまり舐めるなよ
Immediately, you know a lot about his character.
バカにしやがって
おいニーネ
It's the king guy. And the cape's not really there, I love it.
公式ウォームアップ始まるぞ。早くしろ。 すいません、すぐやります。
He has a presence.
山先輩だ。そんなたくさん作っても飲まねえだろ。相手あれだぞ。
Damn, savage.
ベンチにも入れないくせに対戦相手見下せるほど強いつもりなのか。学校の名前に乗っかってんじゃねえよ。
すいません。
I think I like this guy.
俺も今ビシッと言ってやるところだったんだけどね。
体調管理もできてないやつが偉そうなこと言うな。だから舐められるんだろ。
勝ちに来たに決まってる。
ずいぶん簡単に言うじゃねえか。
確かに俺はでかくないけど、でも俺は飛べる。
Uh-huh. All you need is one thing, man.
決まってる勝負なんかない。諦めさえしなきゃ。
諦めないって口で言うほど簡単じゃねえよ。
See, this guy's been through it.
1回戦も2回戦も勝っていっぱい試合してるんだ俺たちは。
1回戦も2回戦も決勝も全国も勝ってコートに立つのはこの俺だ。
Dreaming bigger. I like this. There'll be more of this for sure.
早く戻ろう。
腹痛は？
どっか
He'd
行
be
っ
so
た。
pumped up after that. You know Hinata's got a long way to go, I think, already. Damn!
タイミング遅えよ。
That seemed pretty quick to me.
影山、速さにこだわりすぎるなよ。大事なのはお前個人の技術じゃなくスパイカーにいかに打たせるか。
I think we all know how this is gonna go.
いよいよ
But it's not about the result.
お願いします。
It's about being able to play for Hinata, and you can really see that.
コージ
悪い。
ドンマイ
It seems like this is all just so Hinata can be having this experience.
気にしない気にしない。次は声出していこう。
Oh, he's so real.
やっとこの場所に立ったんだ。簡単に終わらせてたまるか。
Very team oriented.
部員俺だけですか。一人でもやります。
そう
小さな巨人になります。
何に
That's the nickname he heard, right? Yeah. Well, I can feel this build up a little bit. We're getting more context. Practicing by himself in the corner.
ここ
Yeah, yeah.
スパイク打ってみたいんだよ。
無理無理、やったことないもん。
投げるのでいいから。
This reminds me of high school so much, man.
なあひなた、お前男なのに女子バレー部なんだって。
ちげえよ。
誰が目当てなの？3年に美人の先輩いたよな。
It's not like that, man.
美人の先輩はいる。
ほらいた。
違うってな。
He said, but I can appreciate. I think Hinata might get an opportunity at one big spike here, and that might be enough.
泉ちょっとでいいから。
ごめん、今日塾なんだ。
Bro, this was me. Before school, after school, lunchtime, just getting shots up, man.
危ね
Hey, yo!
え。大丈夫か？
Everyone else is playing soccer,
じゃあトスあげてよ。
and he's in the corner practicing.
どこそ。
コージ、泉。
Ball's live! Oh, nice.
ねえ、まだやんの？あ、ごめん。
Yes, sir! Look at the form!
いけ、ジョーダン。
Come on, here it
俺は
comes!
確かにチビだけど、この足で飛び越えてみせる。
The music is
ど
here!
んな壁も。
Same form. He got blocked, but he was up there.
次は決めるから。
He noticed the jump, man. So far, I'm loving it, man. Jesus.
あの5番も強烈だな。でもまあ。
Hey, they got 7 points, man.
点取れてるじゃん。
That ain't nothing.
全部相手のミスだけどな。
Oh, okay.
壁。向こう側が全然見えない。
Ah, it's like the opening scene, man. Ah, okay, okay.
もっと早く。
今日も相変わらず無茶ぶりトスだな。
相手のブロック
Lots of setup for multiple characters.
じゃあお前らが本気でやるのは一体いつだよ。期待値のセッターってさ、うまいんだけどなんか一人でバレエやってるみたいだ。
Interesting.
オーライ。よし、またサービス先生。まだだ。
That boy's going for it.
まだ落ちてないまだ
Oh, he went for it though, man. Ow.
すみません、僕。
ごめん次は取る
怪我とかしちゃってもあれだし、正直勝てる相手じゃないし。
よくわかんない
Well, y'all don't have to throw yourselves around like Hinata.
まだ負けてないよ
I love it, man.
どんな難しいボールだろうが追う理由は一つ。
Okay.
どんな劣勢だろうが戦い続ける理由は一つ。
Tatakai.
まだ負けていないから
Ah, good. Big setup between these two.
こりゃ取れないよ。
There you go. Even these guys are rooting for him. Who doesn't love an underdog?
勝負がついてねえのに気抜いてんじゃねえよ。
It's the other side of it. We haven't won yet.
この点差がひっくり返るような奇跡は。
今の1点は奇跡じゃない。あいつに点を取られたんだよ。
That's the recognition from the king, man.
よっしゃ翔ちゃん頼んだ
トースミス、そっちには誰も。
Oh, shit. Hey, yo.
なんでそこにいる。
Damn. Reckless abandon. Oh, it was out. I thought it was in, bro. Oh, what a tease. It was epic, though.
目で追うだけで精一杯だった。今のは完全にセッターのミス。バックトスなんか予測してたわけがない。
He just reacted, man. He's a demon.
あいつはあのトスに反応できるのか。
He's put himself on the map, Hinata. That's all he had to do.
自分の体を操るセンス。そして
And this guy's a setter, and Hinata's a spiker.
お前は3年間何やってたんだ。お前はこいつの3年間を何も知らないくせに。
I think he's asking, like, how he got so good.
中学最初で最後の公式戦総試合時間わずか31分
コート上の王様か。高校に上がってきたら厄介な敵になりそうだな。
Right, we're about to go into high school. Oh, this gonna be good, man.
お前がコートに君臨する王様ならそいつを倒して俺が一番長くコートに立ってやる
Episode 1, man. This what we doing?
コートに
He's
残る
barely taller than him standing on the stairs.
強いやつだけど勝ち残りたかったら強くなってみろよ。
Dude, it does feel a bit shonen-y, which is really funny. I love those shoes, man. I need some of those. Oh, to be so young and driven, man. Oh, what a vibe, man. Oh, we passing some time? So they've just graduated and they're going into high school now? Is that what this is?
今日から宮城県立烏野高等学校
Where's the volleyball club?
今んとこの入部届。
こっから増えるって大地。
清子さん、今日も美しいっす。
I like the crow. I remember the crow.
それあの王様に
You already know, man.
リベンジだ
They're gonna be teammates. Oh shit, hold on. You could see it coming, man. It was too perfect, man. Is that it? Man, I love going into shows with just no expectations. That was a thoroughly enjoyable pilot. They've wasted absolutely no time letting you know exactly what they're trying to do with the show. Now, if this is your first time on the channel, what I do is I do breakdowns of each episode. I don't necessarily call them reviews, more so discussions where I just go back through the episode and try and point out what I can notice about characters, about plot, and what I think is going to happen. So that's what I'm going to do now. Don't feel like you need to stick around and listen to all of it. Some of the discussions get pretty long, but if you want to hear all of my thoughts about where I'm at with the show, what I think is going to happen, then please feel free to stick around. Alrighty, so there's quite a lot in this episode here. I could see Hinata becoming teammates with this king guy coming a mile away. It made way too much sense. They really threw me off a little bit towards the end where Hinata said, you know, he had to beat him. It did seem really in Hinata's character, and I could see that being a plot they decided to chase. Maybe peeking around, you know, them meeting each other, you know, in some big national match. But I really like this too. It's where I thought they were going. I didn't think it would happen so quickly, but you can see that both characters already have a lot of room to grow, and it seems like they could be very helpful to each other. I'll grab his actual name because his name's not actually the king, and this is something I might struggle with for a while, getting all the names right. Kageyama. Okay, he's the guy. So at this point, we're not even in high school yet though. We're just about to graduate and then go into high school. So Hinata, he's just such a likable main character, man. These two opening scenes are what I'm going to pay attention to first of all. So back right before the 3-year time jump at the beginning, like he's riding past and he sees what they refer to as the little giant just absolutely jumping up, and there's like, you know, the feathers, like the crow feathers as he jumps. I love that visualization, and he just seems enchanted by it, man. And so much of this is so relatable to me, and I imagine a lot of other people as well. I remember the first time I saw Kobe Bryant play, man. That was it for me. It was over. Rest in peace, Mamba. And it seems like Hinata has molded himself into that exact kind of player. He's got the hops. He might not have much else in terms of height, but he's super athletic. He's got mad bounce, and he's just undeniably driven. And now the very opening scene, he's talking about this tall wall, like he's looking at the volleyball net, all the hands that come up. That's something that comes back up in this episode when he gets that first, but what do I call them? Do I call them spikes? Is there another word for it? Please correct me. But when he gets that first big hit off, which Kageyama has instantly noticed how athletic he was, even though his shot got blocked. You know, once again, there's that tall wall, but it's not just the net, it's not just the hands, it's obviously the absolute mountain that Hinata has to climb to get to the level that he wants to be at. And you can only respect that Hinata has made this whole situation happen. He's grabbed his homies, he said, y'all might not be volleyball players, but please come in and do this for me. And look, he's such a likable character, but you have to respect his homies for doing this for Hinata as well. Watching Hinata like train off to the side, like there's no team at his school, it's just him. Any moment he can, he's practicing like his spiking, his hitting, trying to get his homies involved as much as he can. It's just so relatable. It really takes you right back to those moments when you're young, you know. Once I graduated high school, I immediately became a coach at the school I was at, and the biggest problem I had, man, was every time I coached and I watched the kids play, I just wanted to be out there, and I'm gonna get that feeling a lot, I think, watching this show. So Hinata and Kageyama, I think they share some values. I think some of them might be a bit opposite, but you can clearly see they're going to help each other grow so much. The king, like in this moment, like he's the guy, right? He's very confident, he knows who he is. But I like this whole conversation of Hinata's coming from the underdog point of view, saying like, you know, as long as we don't give up, it's not lost yet, all things like that. And when that conversation leads to Hinata saying like the first game, second game, we're going to keep winning, then Kageyama saying, you know, first game, second game, the nationals, the championships, we're going to win it all. And now they're teammates. They're going to do it. It's going to be a ride, but it's going to be epic. And just watching the way that Hinata plays, the way he interacts with people. One time I heard Steve Kerr, the head coach of the Golden State Warriors in the NBA, say people play basketball and I guess sport as a whole the way they live their lives. So you watch Hinata go around and he's super kind, he's super understanding, but at the same time he's super driven. You can see that come out when he plays, like he's always telling his teammates like it's all good, but then when that moment comes, like he's there and he's jumping at that ball. Kageyama, on the other hand, he's very cold, but obviously the way Kageyama is setting for his teammates and trying to make sure that his teammates are going at the pace that he wants, but his coach also saying make sure you're setting for your teammates as well. And the way Kageyama is carrying himself on the court, obviously very different to Hinata, but relevant to the way, I guess, he was talking to his teammates. Very hard to compare this kind of show to a traditional shonen like My Hero Academia, for example, because I get big Bakugo vibes from Kageyama to start this. Like a very Deku Bakugo kind of relationship's going to happen here. So you know you're going to love Kageyama at some point. It's just how we get there that's going to be fun. And then just like that, we're in high school and now we're teammates. Look, overall, that's a fantastic pilot. I'm invested. I know I'm going to have a good time. And they're already showing me that they can do a lot with characters. They've already set up a plot line, and that's stuff that I really look for. I'm very plot driven, but because it's sport and high school, it's something that I can very heavily relate it to. So I know I'm going to get even more invested. Really a great pilot. I expect the show to take a step back for a little bit and really like build up the world, introduce some more characters, and really set the relationship to start off with between Hinata and Kageyama. So I think I'm going to leave this one here. I'm going to go straight into episode 2 and see what that's all about. It's going to be a ride. It's going to be a good journey. And something I always say on this channel for those who are new is please feel free to leave comments and feedback down below in the comments section. I love interacting with people and seeing people's thoughts on these shows. And at the same time, I'm always trying to be better. So if you have anything you can suggest that you think might improve your viewing experience or the quality of the videos, please leave it down below and I'll see to it. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And as always, please continue to leave your comments and feedback down below. You know I always appreciate it. We'll see you all in the next episode of Haikyu.